Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a while since you have seen me make a video. It's been a few weeks. I was kind of taking care of some stuff in my personal life. I had finals at school, I had some stuff going on at work, so I had to kind of take a break from everything to get a whole bunch of stuff sorted. So thank you for being patient with me while I took care of that stuff. This video is going to be a little bit longer, and I'm going to be talking kind of about my stress at work and stuff like that, and then get ready with me chit chat style. So if that's something you want to see, go ahead and keep on watching. If you're new here, welcome. I make makeup videos usually multiple times a week. I did take a break recently, but I'm jumping back into it with this one now. So go ahead and subscribe if you do want to see some makeup videos from me. Other than that, I think that's all I have to say for the intro, so I will go ahead and jump right into the video. Alright, so I've already primed my face using my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. So now I'm just going in a little bit different for summer. I like to kind of tan up my skin a bit using this Hard Candy Glow All the Way bronzer. This one is Glamazon Bronze. I don't know if they sell this anymore. I've had this for quite a long time, but since all of my foundations right now are still a bit on the pale side and I don't want to buy any new ones right now, I like to put this on under my foundation, and it really helps me a lot get a more glowy bronze look, more of the yellow tone too. So I just take a little bit of that on my damp blender here, just like a dot like that, and I'm just gonna rub that in all over my face, and it's just going to give me that all over bronzed look. I'm not worried so much about blending it as I am just giving myself a darker base to work with. That way my skin looks a little bit more matched to my neck once I put my foundation on. So going into my foundation now, I'm doing my Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation. This one, it's from the winter, so it's fairly light beige. And for this one, I think it was a little too pink tone for me personally. I'm gonna have to change to a more yellow toned one. But I do love this foundation a lot. And the bronzer helps kind of color match it for me too. So I'm just going to bounce that all over my skin today. Concealer today, I'm using my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. This is Light Ivory. Going to bounce that in and blend it out. And to help counteract the pinkish undertone of the foundation, I'm going in with a powder that I've had that I thought was too yellow for me. So this is from the brand Flower. It's shade L01, which is like the lightest one that they sold at my store, but it is so dark. Let me just show you kind of how dark it is, and that's like the lightest one. I don't know if it's the lightest one they make, but it was the lightest one that they sold at my store. So next I'll be doing my eyebrows, and I still have a ton of Benefit Brow left, so I'm going to be using this for a while, but as soon as I'm out, my goal is to switch to a cruelty-free brand like Anastasia. So keep that in mind. I think it's a good thing to be aware of in makeup, because there are plenty of products out there that are cruelty free, and you know that no animals are going to be tested on. So it's been a long time since I've done a video, and I really, after the slime video, I kind of, it's not that I ran out of ideas, it's just like a creative block. On top of that, I was like in my last 2 weeks of the semester at school, so I was just distracted doing my finals for the last couple weeks, and My job was getting a little bit stressful, so with all that combined with like a creative block, I just wanted to relax in my free time and not film. But I'm glad to be back now. I have been missing doing makeup and missing just filming. It's like a creative outlet for me, so I really do enjoy it. I just needed a break with all the other stresses in my life. Let's see, what else is new? Other than that, things were just really stressful there for a couple weeks, so I'm sorry there weren't any videos, but now that I'm back, go ahead and leave me some suggestions of stuff you want to see, and as of filming this, I am officially at 30 subscribers, so I'm excited for that and welcome everyone. And just to make sure that I'm not just packed with powder, I like to cover my face. First I brush off excess powder and then add a little bit of like highlighter or bronzer that's close to my skin tone. So for that I'm using my Milani strobe light powder in Sun Glow. And I take my like angled kabuki brush here and I'll just brush away any excess powder and a little bit of this. During the summer you can add like more and more of a sun glow if you like. I'm gonna keep it pretty natural today. Take it down the neck too to help everything look a little bit more cohesive. This has 10 colors in it and they're all very warm toned. I'm going into this one. It's a little bit more neutral. So yeah, the last couple weeks of work have been pretty stressful. I don't know if anyone else out there works in retail or a service job, but damn, it can be the absolute worst sometimes. I can get so frustrated just even showing up to work sometimes, and not to say that I'm not grateful to have a job or anything like that. Being able to kind of vent my frustrations out for a second here. Most of the time, for me anyway, like the customers are fine. Like I can enjoy my job and be nice to the customers and they're nice back, and the majority of the time nobody's rude. But then you get that one rude customer and they just kind of tear down your whole day, and it can be so frustrating. And then more recently we had a bunch of changes in the company, so morale was a little bit different and a bunch of people in the departments around me are arguing, and it's just so frustrating sometimes, and that adds to the stress. And we were closing late a couple weeks ago. I'm using my Eclipse highlighter by the Jeffree Star and Manny collaboration. But we were closing a little bit later for one of our big sales a couple weeks ago, and I just encountered this really psychotic woman as a customer, and I won't go into too much detail, but it was kind of scary. She ended up grabbing scissors from behind the register, and it was just, I got freaked out even though she was just using it to cut tags, but because she was already just so belligerent and yelling at me and like yelling at other customers and her like companion that she was shopping with, like when I say she was psychotic, I think that she actually might have something off about her with her mental health. But so it was scary when she was yelling at me, and so I called a manager to like come and help me check her out, or to check her out for me, because I didn't want to, obviously I didn't want to be yelled at, but I was just kind of freaked out and it was kind of making me shake and stuff. So I just called the manager to come deal with her, and then she just started freaking out on me and getting in my face for calling security on her, even though I was just calling my manager. And then that's about the time she grabbed the scissors. So I got pretty scared about that, and I didn't want to go to work for like the rest of the week, and I was still stressed out with like finals and all this crazy stuff. And I'm even getting emotional now about it, but with all of that stress, that's why I've kind of taken a break from videos and why I hate retail and service jobs. I'm especially just grateful to anyone who can do all of that and have stress in their job, in their lives, still show up to work and put on a good face. So that's the end of my rant, but that's why I've been kind of MIA for a while, is wanted to take some time off from everything. If you made it this far, thank you for listening. I had to get that out a little bit. Going on my brow bone here, I'm using shade China White from Jeffree Star's Beauty Killer palette. And before I go too much further with eyeshadow, I like to go ahead and curl my lashes first. That way this won't disrupt any of the eyeshadow I actually do. All over my lid and crease, I'm going to go into shade Courtney. I'm just gonna blend that out a little bit with my fluffy brush. Alright, and so I'm going to go in the crease, I think, with Vanity, this kind of dark, cool brown, almost black. Really light-handed with this because it does have so much pigment in it. So I'm going on the outer corner here, building my way up to the crease and lightly swirling that. And to kind of deepen it up a bit more, I'm gonna dip into Black Rainbow, just a tad, very lightly in that corner. I go very careful with black eyeshadow. And I'm also going to take a little bit of Vanity to put on my lower lash line. That completes the eyeshadow, just a very simple smoky eye. So now I'm going to go in with some eyeliner. I am doing this thing where I take my Jordana liquid liner in black, and I take this cap from an old eyeliner I had because I like this tip much better because I have more control over it. And for me, just having this shorter brush just gives me much more control over my eyeliner because I kind of have trouble making wing eyeliner lately anyway, and I don't know if it's just the eyeliner I've been using. So I've been trying like the liquid eyeliners and pencil and the ones that are like markers. I haven't found one that'll stick quite yet. Okay, so I'm gonna stop there with eyeliner and I'm gonna finish off with some mascara. I'm going to try and use up my Benefit Roller Lash, and I'm going to finish off this look with some liquid lipstick. This is Coco K from the Kylie Cosmetics brand, and I would say this is probably my favorite shade from her. Alright guys, thanks a lot for watching and sticking around this long. Leave a like if you did stick around till the end. I know it's kind of a longer video because I was talking a little bit about my life and stuff, but I'm happy to be back and I'm happy to be making videos again, so please leave me some comments of stuff that you'd like to see from me. I do have a few fun videos planned. Those will be coming out in the next couple weeks, and then I go on vacation, so that'll be another week without videos. But yeah, you know, sometimes it's important to take some time away from other things in life and just kind of relax and have some me time. So I am thankful for you guys for kind of sticking around with me while I figured some stuff out in my personal life. And again, thanks so much for hanging with me on my channel today, and I will see you in the next video.